Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome back to the channel. Today it is England versus Nigeria in our first friendly before the World Cup begins. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely pumped for this. I love watching England regardless. I'm one of those people, no matter what the friendlies, no matter what the qualifiers are, I am there. I'm one of those guys that watches every single game. So for me, the World Cup is just an extra treat to see how the national team plays. The team news is out. It's just gone 5 o'clock and it's gone for Pickford in goal, which that pretty much indicates that Pickford is going to be the number one for the summer. Walker, Stones and Cahill in defence. Fullbacks are Trippier and Young. Dyer's holding. Lingard, Ali, Sterling and Kane in the midfield areas. Obviously, Kane will be partnered alongside Sterling. I think I'll have the team news about here at this point. I like the look of the team. It's well shaped, it's well organised. What I want to see today is how quickly we can get forward with the likes of Trippier, Lingard, Sterling and Young. I want those guys bombing on and creating options for Harry Kane up top. I like the look of the team. It makes sense. I can completely understand why we're going with it. The only thing is possibly I would have liked to maybe see Vardy in there with Kane, but that might be an option that we see later on against Costa Rica. But there's only a few minutes to go until kick-off now, so I'm going to go sit down, get myself a drink, and get myself ready for this game. 90 minutes worth of preparation for the World Cup, and I'm excited. But what I want you guys to do is leave me down in the comment section where you think England will come up in the World Cup. Is it quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals? For me, I think we'll get past the last 16 and then we'll fall short in the quarterfinals, but that's an early prediction. Let's wait and see how the World Cup develops. But leave me down your predictions for the World Cup in the comment section. But hopefully we can play well today. Let's get into it. Here we go then, game is kicked off. Come on, England. First opportunity of the game is going our way. 5 minutes in, it's going to be a free kick. Either Trippier or Young are going to take it. A clash of heads between two Nigerian players. Not spotted by the referee. Play went on and then a foul on the edge of the area. So we're lucky to have got this free kick, to be honest with you. But here we go. Trippier with a free kick. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Ball goes out for a corner, but that was a good free kick by Trippier there. From that free kick now, the corner's about to be taken by Trippier again. So the ball comes in. Cahill. Goal, 1-0 England. Yes. Great start to the game. Trippier with a great corner in. Cahill rises above everyone. I take back everything I said about you, Cahill. Fantastic. 1-0. Right, Sterling's on the inside the edge area. He takes it past his man, shoots. Oh, shot is blocked. Goes behind for a corner. Brilliant play by England. This is good stuff. I'm really impressed so far. Another corner taken short and it's going back to Ashley Young. Puts in a good ball. Flicked on. Oh, see, keeper saved. Oh, nearly there. Goalkeeper just kind of parries it out. It falls to Stones, but he can't quite react quick enough and it just kind of hits him. And the goalkeeper holds on. But brilliant play from England. Really dangerous from set plays. But Sterling's had a good opportunity as well. Shot deflected behind for a corner. We're doing well so far. Very impressed. Dele Alli here on the left-hand side. Good ball to Sterling. Oh, turns his man one-on-one. Oh, just wide. He dragged out to the left-hand side to kind of keep it away from the goalkeeper. Good turn, good run by Sterling. Just a little bit more of an execution on the finish, but it's hard to be too critical of him. He did lift over the goalkeeper, but just a little bit too much. 13 minutes in, absolutely bossing this game. Ball just in the middle. Oh, poor pass back from Nigeria. Sterling to Kane. Kane over the top to Sterling. Through one-on-one, it's just going a bit too far left, so he holds it up to Young. Oh, just have a shot. He does, and he plays it back to Sterling. Great play, Young. Oh, shot blocked. Gutted. Oh, what an opportunity. Great play by Sterling. Ball's hit a little bit too overhit. But he did well to keep it in play, keep the play going. And then absolutely, Ashley Young should have had a shot. He eventually got back to Ashley Young after some good play in the middle, but his shot was just blocked. Another good opportunity for England. Again, 18 minutes on the clock. Superb so far. Absolutely superb. Ashley Young wins a free kick in the 20th minute. Our players are literally so quick for Nigeria to try and keep up with. They're really struggling to kind of keep an eye on what we're doing. Our movement, especially between Ali and Kane, And then also with Lingard, our movement between those three guys then allows the guys on the wings to overlap and really create some problems. We are playing superbly well. I'm not just saying that. We are doing really, really well. But Ashley Young's got an opportunity here on the left-hand side of the box, probably about 10 yards outside the box, to whip in a good ball. And hopefully we can score from another set play again. Let's have a look. Ball comes in. That's superb. Headed clear, though. Oh, falls back to Ali on the edge of the area. He clips it back in. Keeper just holds of it. But again, another decent opportunity. First real opportunity of the game for Nigeria. And it's a bit of pinball. Nothing too much from a defensive point of view. But England looked a little bit shaky there. But I'm not overly concerned. But we're now on the attack again. Lingard to Ali. Plays out to Trippier. Can he whip a ball in? He does. Lingard! Oh, great save by the keeper. Only a couple of yards out. But the goalkeeper was in a great position there. And it goes behind for another corner. Fantastic play by England. Fantastic passing from England. We just completely played it out of defence. And we're somehow now one-on-one. Sterling, can he look up and make a pass? Oh, goalkeeper makes a good diving clearance out there. But he should have put the ball across to Trippier earlier. Or at least taken on a shot. A little bit indecisive there from Sterling. But again, good play from England. It's all positive. Nice play from Sterling to Ali. Nigeria can't deal with it. And Lingard's shot, deflected behind for a corner. Again, Lingard and Ali all working in the centre. Harry Kane, to be honest, I'm not really seeing an awful lot, but it's all about the midfielders and how they're moving around. Absolutely brilliant. And the ball goes behind for a corner. I know it sounds like I'm praising them a lot, but we are doing well. Bit of spell for Nigeria. And Igalo's on the edge of the area. Takes on Cahill, gets a shot from the edge of the area, kind of more towards the corner flag. Pickford deals with it easily. Safe hands. First time we've really seen Pickford involved in this game, which is good, but he deals with that very comfortably. Kane drops massively deep. Great ball through to Ali. He's one-on-one. Plays over to Sterling. Cuts back. Needs to shoot. Oh, over the bar. Oh, fantastic ball by Kane. All the way through to Ali. Great run by him. And he takes a bit of a touch backwards, plays it through to Sterling, has to cut it back in order to get past his man. He does that brilliantly, great touch, and then he's just leaning too far back. Leaning a little bit too far back. Good effort with his left foot. Sloppy play by Nigeria, picked up by Dyer, takes it past his man to Kane. Through to Sterling, what can he do now? Gets tackled, but there's Kane. Edge of the area, shot, 2-0. What a finish by Harry Kane. Absolutely superb. Sterling just took a little bit too long with his touch, but he dealt with it well. We passed it to Kane. He took a touch. An absolutely brilliant finish into the bottom left-hand corner. 2-0 England. Get in. And there it is, half-time. 2-0 England. We have been absolutely brilliant. Passing and movement between Ali and Lingard. Dyer's been dropping in deep and then coming forward when he has to. Lingard's then dropped deep. The fullbacks are doing really well. The centre-halves are passing around quite nicely. Stones made an error, but he dealt with it, so not really too concerned about that. Pickford's dealt with the two chances he's had. Harry Kane has taken his chance. But it's all about the movement. The passing and movement, and using the width of the pitch. It's just nice to see us play with a purpose for a change. It really, really is. But 2-0 at half-time, 15 minutes to just enjoy what has been a brilliant, brilliant game so far for us. So, teams are back out. Nigeria made 3 changes. We haven't made any. Let's see what we're about in this second half. More of the same, please, boys, because that was damn good. Nigeria started the brighter in this second half. And it's a good ball over the top. No one reacts to it. They've hit the post! And they've hit the rebound in. 2-1. Oh my days. Where's that come from? They've come out really impressively. England defence just went to sleep there. And it's Iwobi who scored. Opening 5 minutes of the second half. And it's been all Nigeria. Had at least 3 or 4 corners. Been absolutely brilliant with the opportunities they've been making. Putting England under pressure. Defence looks really, really shaky. And they've been impressive. The first half, they were playing this pace at a friendly pace. They've come out in the second half with far more intent, have been really aggressive, and we haven't been able to deal with it. We just need to calm down now. But Sterling's through one-on-one. Oh, he's dived. Yeah, the ref's given that as a dive. Sterling's just tried to win a penalty, but not going to fly, mate. But as I said, really impressive from Nigeria in this second half. We just need to calm it down and start playing our ball, get the ball back down on the deck and start passing around again and just knacker them out of the game. But we haven't woken up yet from our half-time slumber, whereas Nigeria, they certainly have. Nigeria is still on top in this game, 61 minutes played. And they're passing around a lot freer than what we are, but we're managing to get ourselves on the counter-attacks, which is good. You know, maybe this is the kind of thing that England needs. You know, we need to be able to counter-attack with a purpose in a lot of our games in the World Cup. That could potentially be what happens. Just as I was talking, corner comes in, and Eric Dyer with a flicked header, just wide. Brilliant ball in by Young. But yeah, as I was saying, it's this is maybe what England needs. We need to be under pressure to see what we're made of and see how we can counter-attack. Fair play to Nigeria. They've come out in the second half and done really well, and they're about to make another substitution. But England need to react with something else now. 66 minutes gone, and we're finally making some substitutions. Lingard comes off for Loftus-Cheek, who can provide a little bit more athleticism and hopefully a bit more control, and can bring the ball down and start making us move a little bit further forward now. And Ashley Young's also coming off and being replaced by Danny Rose. So a like-for-like substitutions on both occasions. I'm really shocked that Vardy hasn't come on for Sterling yet, because Vardy could stretch this game and get them on the counter-attack, which is what is now happening. Nigeria are the ones who are doing the attacking. We need to be the ones who are proactive now. So I'm surprised Vardy hasn't come on, but it's only 66 minutes. There's still plenty of time to make some subs, but what can these guys do now? Can they impress and get a good performance in? Dele Alli sloppy in possession, gives the ball away. Mikel on the edge of the area. Well held by Pickford. That's another cap in... another feather in Pickford's cap. He's dealt with everything that's kind of gone at him other than the goal, which he couldn't really help at all. But poor from Ali. He's getting a bit sloppy in this second half. He's not really concentrating as much as he should be. 72nd minute now. A couple of other substitutions. Harry Kane is coming off for Danny Welbeck. Interesting. And Marcus Rashford is now coming on for Raheem Sterling. So we've got Welbeck and Rashford now up top as the front two instead of Kane and Sterling. These guys need to provide some injection of pace and a bit more directness going about them for the rest of this game. But they've only got, 18 minutes to make some sort of an impact, so we'll see. 80 minutes gone, not really an awful lot happening in the game, to be honest. It's kind of petering out into what it is. But Dele Alli's finally coming off. Fabian Delph is now replacing him, who has spent majority of his season playing at left back. So it'll be interesting to see how he does for the final 10 minutes or so at centre midfield. But as I said, game's just kind of not really an awful lot going on in the second half. It's been mainly Nigeria. You'd say 80% Nigeria in this half. They have deserved the goal that they've got. But England, since that, have just kind of composed themselves. They haven't really asserted much in the second half. It's just been more of a calm down sort of job, and let's just get ourselves back into a structure and not allowing Nigeria to create an awful lot. But we've still got 10 minutes. Let's see if we can try and push on. Rashford and Welbeck have got a lot to prove, so hopefully those guys can react to something and just create another chance for us. Loftus-Cheek to Delph. Ball into the box. Rashford, just over the bar. First real opportunity I've seen of England in a while, if I'm being brutally honest. But Rashford, decent header. A little bit too much on it, if I say anything. It's a great ball in by Delph. He's trying to plant it back where it sort of came from and just got a little bit too much on it. But that's more like it. That's something positive from the second half at least. Loftus-Cheek advances well here. Played through to Welbeck on the edge of the area. Oh, just commit to it. Oh, he's taken far too long. But it's back to Loftus-Cheek. Clips the ball in. Rose offside. If that doesn't just sum up Danny Welbeck, I don't know what does. Loftus-Cheek does superbly well. Takes out two men in midfield. Plays a good ball down the line to Welbeck. All he has to do is literally just run direct to the goalkeeper and try and get a shot away. He just faffs around with it and then try and holds the ball up and then chance over. And there we go, full time, 2-1 England. A game of two halves, the most cliche thing you ever hear in your life, but it really was. First half was superb. England passing movement, the overlapping play from the fullbacks. Kane dropped in deep. Dyer did well. The centre-backs were in control. Pickford made a couple of good saves. It was all going quite smoothly. Second half, Nigeria switched to 3 at the back and played a wing-backs and matched us in terms of a formation. Came out all guns blazing, and all of a sudden, they've got a goal back. England are under pressure, and things start to get a little bit edgy. Nigeria did dominate the rest of the half, but couldn't really make any sort of advantage count. We made substitutions a little bit too late for a friendly match, and the guys who came on didn't really have enough of an impact. Rashford didn't do a lot. Welbeck was average. Delph did okay, but the rest of them not particularly amazing. But it's a lot for Gareth to work on, and that has got to be seen as a positive. Yes, there were some good things, but there's still a lot that we need to do. But I'm not overly concerned. It was a good test and a good test for our defence, but we've got to use this as a positive and look at where we can, look at where we can go from here. But Costa Rica will be a completely different match entirely, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we're about on Thursday or on Wednesday. I can't remember when it is. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments section below. Did you enjoy the match? What did you make of it? What did you make of England's defence in the second half? Just let me know anything, any thoughts that you've got. I'll respond to every comment as I always do. Make sure you stick around and hit the subscribe button because more World Cup content and pre-World Cup content is coming your way very shortly. So until we see each other next time, as always on the channel, thank you very much for watching. Adios.